bro, what I saw there was like that camp is generally known as China camp. When I say China camp, you know what it says.
Chinese?
The population in China, like China camp. This accommodation is like at the extreme end of Abu Dhabi, like it's in a suburb. It's like they call it workers' village. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere in the outskirts where it's constructed for workers only.
Yeah.
Before you leave there to the city, it must be planned and programmed. You cannot. Yeah, people have been in that camp for 10 to 15 years. They don't even know what the city is all about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, it sucks. People are going, and in that camp, people die, people commit suicide because the feeding there is very poor.
Whoa.
The living conditions, bro.
Whoa.
What do you eat? Like, seriously, when I was in Dubai, I had to be in the hospital every week because my stomach, I had problem because feeding, you know. Bro, as they pay you now, as you just receive a, let's say, salary, don't pass, you know there is a scale of preference for in order of merit, like from the important to the least important.
Yeah.
Everyone in Dubai, literally everyone, your scale of preference, the first thing must be rice. Yeah. The first thing must be rice.
Yeah.
Not oil. Like, you first of all get those two stuffs and keep in the house before you think of how to use this money. Yeah. So in this camp, and thank God, like, the work I was to do, like a first aider, I was hired like a first aider and a safety officer in that company. So my own accommodation was not as bad as others because in there, like, they are being put in categories. But the managers, they don't live there. They live in their houses, luxurious houses.
Wow.
But we, the workers, are suffering.
But you're earning more.
They earn more. They don't do nothing. But you're here suffering all day. Bro, just helping them to earn what they're earning.
Yeah, but you liked it compared to your previous offer, right?
Yeah. Because I was earning more and I was doing nothing. My job was just to go and sit in the office like this. By then, I had my TikTok account. I was going live from 6 to 6 because, because I was just to take care of the injured. And the company had safety officers on site who were there to ensure the safety of the people. So people were not being injured. So if you're not injured, why are you coming to me? So I was just there. But, you know, workers are tired. They work tirelessly, but they had to create drama to get rest. So some people will come to me and they will be like, oh, like, a doctor, I have pain. I have like, you just need to tell them, okay, take like 5-minute rest, 10-minute rest. These Indians, in this company, I had just like 3 Africans.
Really?
Africans they don't work in like, you know, we have priorities. That's what I like on Africans. If you see an African dying somewhere on a particular work, no, he has tried and it's not given. Yeah.
Wow.
Because the Indians were the majority in that company. Because the work, Indian is worse. They don't want to go back. They just have to keep managing. So they are like, the work, I was working the night shift from like 6 p.m. to like 6 a.m. in the morning.
12 hours.
Yeah. So I used to, and like the normal working hour in that company was like 8 hours. As compared to my other company, 12 hours was the normal working hours. And we're working like 14 hours a day.
Wow.
So you see, I had to be feeling a little bit relaxed. And this company, they had to be giving me every Saturday off. Whereas that other company, 2 offs a month. So I was like having 4 instead of 2. Wow. So just 6 months when I had to finish my probation, because you have to work for 6 months. And after 6 months, you're a full staff in that company. Just 6 months to finish my probation in that company. The manager who hired me had to travel to the US because he had a US citizenship. So he had to come and stay here because of his age, something of that sort. So he had to resign. And then another manager was hired.
Oh, wow.
The new manager who was being hired came and he was like, everyone has his policies. So he came. My brother now was already where he had to be processing the papers, the documents. And one afternoon, bro, I came back from work like 6 in the morning. You're sleeping in order to go back to work at 6 in the evening. It's lunchtime, like 12 noon. I haven't even eaten because this camp, they have like a place where everyone goes to eat. You stand on a line with your plate. The plate is being partitioned into rooms like, rice, soup, this, that. And the food they cook there, it's these Asian meals. You like an African, you don't have a say.
Yeah, no African meal.
Yeah, you just have to keep, bro. Sometimes I don't even feel like going there because I can go there just to get some apples, some fruits. Like, this day I was in a room and my phone rang. And I'm like, this is the HR. A bus is coming to pick you up in like 20 minutes. Get ready. We need you in the office. Bro, and I'm going to the office thinking I'm going to sign like a full staff. I just finished my probation. Whereas this guy, the new manager, that guy is there terminating contracts. Yeah. That guy, he's there terminating contracts, you know. The boss came, picked me up, went to the office. Before I came, the guy who works during the day, the Filipino guy, because we were two first aiders. He worked during the day and I work at night. They had already given that guy his termination and he had signed. So I went there, they gave mine too. And my hands started shivering like, what is he talking about? This is my contract. It's been terminated. The new manager says they have a lot of staffs who are not doing anything, but they are ending high. And the company needs to reduce these people. So they are going through them and doing screening in order to take off those who are not doing nothing. So you have to be like unfortunate to be among. The first person I called was my elder brother. He has been there. He knows what to do. So I called him. I told him, bro, what's up? And he's like, he's expecting money from me that day. I had to go send him some money. I told him, bro, my contract has been terminated. He's like, stop playing. And I'm like, I'm serious. He said, for now, stay calm. Don't sign. Just communicate with the guy who had to make them to hire you. Then try to talk to him. I called that guy. He had no idea about what is happening. So he told me that's the company's decision. You just have to sign. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing he can also do because who could help already left. So now you're left on your own.
Wow.
I stood there. I went to the HR's office. I created drama. I told them I cannot sign. You cannot just terminate my contract like that. It's not like that's not by law. Just to terminate my contract like that. And they're like, bro, calm down. You have to. I told them I'm not doing that. They gave me the condition saying, okay, me terminating the contract, they won't cancel my visa because if they cancel your visa, you are in Dubai illegal and you'll be penalized. They said, okay, they won't cancel my visa. They will leave me to stay for like 3 months while I look for another job so that when I get another job, they can cancel me so that I can go to that company's own visa. I had no choice rather than signing the termination. I had to sign. I signed. Then I told them I wanted my passport because they were in possession of my passport. That's what they do. When they hire you, they keep your passport because first they know what they are paying you is not good.
Wow.
You might decide to leave at any time. So they keep the documents that they know will draw you back. You're thinking of going, but you have something behind that is holding you.
Yeah.
So then they had no reason to keep my passport. I had to take my passport. Now I have to look for a way forward.
Mm-hmm.
I started applying to hospitals with my CNA, applying to companies, and getting a job isn't that easy.
Mm-hmm.
So now